What's up, YouTube? So I just finished my my video about drugs, about prescription drugs, and basically big pharma. Now we're gonna talk about suicide. Um, I'm going back up a little bit here, just a little bit, just a smidge, just a bit. Suicide is never the answer. It isn't, and I know this. However, people can get to that point. It's horrible. It's terrible, and I have been there many times, actually. We'll go ahead and talk about my history of suicide. A year ago, February, not Friday. A year ago, February, I went through my breakup. Break up. So, make two P's. I did. And during that, I attempted suicide. I did. I was fighting with my ex and his ex. Ex. And you know what? We'll turn this into a sign language lesson as well. When you are referring to people who are not with you, you have 4 quadrants in front of you. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that way, when you continue to point back to that place, you can sit there, the people will be able to understand that you're referring to that person. So, anyways, mini lesson in my rant. Not really rant. It's more of a this happened kind of video. My ex, and let's tell the whole story. Let's do it. My ex came back from work. He's a flight attendant. He came back from work, and his ex picked him up from the airport. Popping my neck. Oh, that feels so good. Like, you have no idea. Especially going this way, because I never get it this way. I had been working an 8-hour shift with Apple. And if you understand how mundane tech support is, you understand that I was done. I was done with my day. I was ready to kick back and just relax. But I knew that a fight was incoming. I attempted to go out back to see our dogs, all 3 of who I miss dearly. I miss them so much because I know that they are not getting treated well. He stopped me. He did. And, said, "Hey, I think we need to talk." And I basically gave him the brush off and said, "No, we don't need to. I'm going out back. I want to see my dogs." And he stopped me. He would not let me go. And my ex just kept sitting there, and he kept talking to me, "Hey, do you want to save this relationship? Is this how you want to end up? Do you want to end up out on the streets?" And we got into a shouting match. We did. And, God, just remembering the details, it brings back a lot. It does. And I'm sorry, just give me a minute. I haven't relived this in a while, and I've tried to push it out of my mind. But he sat there and, shouted, "You're gonna end up like your mother. A whore," sex worker, "a whore on the streets. You don't take care of yourself. You don't take your meds." And that was the straw that broke the camel's back. I fucking lost it. I did. I lost it because I had been on my drug regimen every day because I know how important an undetectable viral load is. So I stormed off to my office. Instead of room, it's office. I stormed off to my office, grabbed my seizure medication, went back out to them and said, you don't think I'm not taking, or you think I'm not taking my medication? Here, watch me. And I downed the entire bottle. He put me in a sleeper hold, dislocated my shoulder, popped it out, just and my ex was on the phone calling the police. He was. Now, this wasn't really a suicide attempt. It was more of a plea for help. I needed it. I needed the week-long stay in the hospital. Oh yeah, no, the guy that I stayed with after the hospital, we actually unfriended each other on Facebook because he got really offensive to me. Anyways, my first day there, the psychologist sat down with me and said, "So, you tried to kill yourself. Why?" And I looked at him, plainly and said, "I don't want to be in my relationship anymore. I need help. Now, we're gonna get to the message here. We are. I have dealt with this since I was 12. Depression is hard. It's hard. It's something that I have pushed to the back of my mind a lot, but it's coming out now more as I get older because I'm seeing the world for what it is. Anyways, after I moved up here, I got a counselor. We started talking about things. She got me in to see another psychologist. Psychologist got me on a great medication. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. That said, I've had a few slips. I ran out of my medication for a week. In that week, I tried meth for the first time. I did. I hated myself for it. But, whatever. We're all our own. We all have our own bodies. We can all make the decisions for our bodies. I slipped again on Father's Day. I walked out to a bridge Now, I'm going to teach you this. Bridge, trash. Trash can. But I walked out to a bridge, and it was overlooking the freeway. Oh, honey, just go to the other door. Oh my God, you have to walk a little bit longer. You're gonna have to walk inside anyways, and go to the fucking counter. Jesus Christ! I swear to God, people are idiots. Part of my depression, right there. These people are idiots. Anyways, not the X's X, but this guy is sitting here. This guy is sitting. Anyways, so I walked out to a bridge overlooking the freeway, and I stood there for about 5 minutes, the entire 5 minutes, thinking about jumping to my end. I did. That's how much my father affected me. And I hate that I let him. I do. That said, this is a problem. And this is getting in the way. We need to talk about it. We need to stop stigmatizing it. We do. Depression and thoughts of suicide are not funny. They're not healthy. Minute, second. Yeah, I know, right? Anyways, so, oh, hello. Oh, he's here with his girlfriend, never mind, or his boyfriend, one of the two. And he's not a total apple lover, thank God, or he might be, I don't know. That's an awkward third wheel situation. 2 guys and a girl. Maybe it's a 3-way, I don't know. We need to stop stigmatizing it, and we need to open up to the fact that we need to talk about it. We need to sit there, and if you realize that somebody is displaying these behaviors, get them help. Get them help. Call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline, which I will include in the description below, okay? Ow, my ass is itchy. It is. It honestly is. So, call the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. Call your local authorities. If you feel like they are going to do it soon, meaning within the next, 6 hours, call your local authorities. Say, hey, my friend, my family member, whatever, is displaying suicidal tendencies, and I want to help them. So that's my message for today. Let's stop stigmatizing. Let's stop making jokes about it, and let's start helping. Yeah, we're kind of overpopulated right now on Earth, but we'll be on Mars soon enough, so whatever. We'll send all the criminals there. I don't know. It'll be like StarCraft, honestly, because that's what we did in StarCraft. We sent all the criminals on Earth to the Capru sector, and they met the Protoss and the Zerg, and then Earth decided to send the United Earth Directorate to stop the Protoss and Zerg because, we here on Earth are fucking ass backwards, whereas out in the Caprilu sector, James Raynor decided, hey, I'm going to befriend the Protoss and one of the Zerg, the Queen of the Zerg, Kerrigan. So, anyways, little announcement, because the voices in my head just keep bugging me about it. I get it, guys. I get it. Okay, I'm going to tell them right now. I have decided on a new name change. I will be changing my name to Isaac Nix. Completely. It will be Isaac Nix. Nix comes from my favorite author, Garth Nix, and my friend suggested that I use my favorite author's last name, and I love it. I do. I want to be a Nix. I do. So, that name change will come after my lawsuits against my ex-roommate, and my former company. So, that's all for today. You guys have a wonderful day, and I will see you later. Bye!